The Education and Leadership Advancement Foundation, or ELAF, believes in unlocking the untapped potential of South Africa's previously disadvantaged children. The organization is dedicated to identifying and placing young individuals aged 12 to 21 from rural areas and townships across the country who demonstrate exceptional academic talent. This initiative is driven by former students of Saints College who went through this college and are now successful members of society and are paying it forward and helping educate the next generation. Joining us now, we have the director of ELAF, William Moutloatsi, who joins us to talk about this initiative. A very good morning to you. Thank you so much for speaking to us. Let's first start with ELAF. Tell us a little bit more about the initiative, where it originated from and why it's so important during this Youth Month.
Thank you very much, and thanks to the viewers of the channel. ELAF, as you have explained it, started from the students who attended All Saints Senior College in the from 1986 until 1996. And these students felt the need to continue with a legacy that was started by the likes of Richard Todd, Dr. Franklin Son, as well as the late Mr. Eric Mulobi. So now what happened is that after we graduated and went to start working around, we felt the need that there's a lot we can do as well in terms of promoting students' life, promoting excellence, as you indicated, in communities, and let's make our own contributions into ELAF and continue the legacy.
And this, I know the thrust of it is educational, but is it, multi-sectorial in terms of the type of support that it lends students? If we just look at COVID-19, for instance, how it saw a lot of students fall out because of the knock-on effects of COVID-19, parents losing jobs, no food, etc. Are you multifaceted in your approach?
Yes, although the emphasis is excellent education, we talent in diversified ways, in business, in certain sports and sporting codes. And yeah, we want to help the communities who are talented in many different fields to excel, and not only in education.
What areas of education and what tools are you using to help upskill these young people?
So let me maybe briefly start with where we come from. There's a lot of people. If you walk around the location or the townships and rural areas, you'll find a lot of people that do nothing, and we often refer to them as intelligent location managers. These are people who have got matric certificates with good grades but cannot proceed and are stuck and are frustrated. So the starting point is to get those type of people into tertiary institutions. Remember, the reason why to actually register and access NAFSAs as an example. So we want to start with those particular projects where we fund them. We want to also promote certain institutions, and I'll take an example. The Ellen Gray Obis Foundation. We want people to be able to attend and be able to help them to proceed to those. There's a LEMTech Academy as well, where people can learn things like robotics and what we call, robotics as well as coding. That is very important these days. We want to be diversified, but
I appreciate what you're saying, because often, because children are not showing aptitudes in certain subjects, which are traditionally believed to be the gateways to success in life, it's often missed the ways in which their talents could be channeled. So how do you then convince somebody perhaps who spent maybe a little too long in the streets to say, you have talent, this is how you can channel your talent, look at this person and that person?
Yeah, that's a very good question. But remember, ELAF is actually multifaceted. with people like that who are frustrated and don't see a way out of being stuck, the point is to develop their attitudes and to give them hope as a starting point. If people are hopeless and don't, you mentioned earlier on, to develop their attitudes, to put them in the right frame of mind, so that at the end of the day, we can carry them along and make them meaningful contributors in our economy going forward.
All right, I'm afraid we're going to have to leave it there. We do have a bad connection, but thank you very much for your time. Education and Leadership Advancement Foundation, that's what he's talking about. He's one of the directors, William Moutloatsi.